What up, YouTube family? All right. Happy Friday. We're back. We're bringing back the Friday cold call role play since a lot of you like it so much. So here's what I need you to do. I actually have a seller that I'm gonna call. All right, but I want for those of you who wants to jump on the cold call role play, type in your phone number. All right, but you got to type it out. So if a 3, type in THREE. If you're on YouTube, Instagram family, in about 5 minutes, I'm actually going to shut off Instagram. So for those of you who's on IG Live, make sure you head over to YouTube because I am going to keep this Friday cold call role play specifically and specially just for the YouTube family. So all you need to do is go to YouTube, type in Real King Kong, and then let's jump on live on YouTube, and we should be good to go. But I do have a seller that I need to call. So once again, if you enjoy this and you're like, Kong, I love the Friday cold call role play. I got a lot of value out of this. I just finished an interview with Joe. Joe just closed on his biggest deal. I guess one of his biggest deal, $153,000. And he did that just from my King Kong script. All right. Just by knowing how to talk to seller. So a lot of you don't understand the importance when you know how to talk and negotiate. Dude, you can get you can convert more of the leads into actually deals. All right. So once again, cold call role play. Let's rock and roll. I have a seller I need to call really quick. So let me go ahead and see. Hold on a second. Let me get into my CRM. And then I have a seller I can call, but we can go ahead and do this. So Instagram family, head over to YouTube. I'm going to turn off IG Live right now. We're only doing the cold call on YouTube Live. So type in on YouTube, just type in Real King Kong. I'm the one who have 450,000 subscribers. All right. I'll see you on YouTube, IG family. All right. Now that we're here, YouTube family, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. So let me see here. Let me log in really quick to my CRM. And then I got a seller that I'm going to call. But let's go ahead and, all right. So let me see here. Let me grab something really quick, but punch in your phone number if you want to jump on a cold call role play with me. Okay. Okay. So we got this here. And then I gotta plug this in. Okay, so let's do some cold call role play, and then I'll call the seller. So type in your phone number, YouTube family. So if you want to jump on a cold call role play, or maybe you have a maybe you have a partner or an employee, all right, that you want me to call and see if they are doing their job. All right, so type it in, YouTube family. We need some phone number. Come on. We need some phone number. So type it out. So if it's the 3, it's THREE. Because if you use if you punch in like a number, YouTube won't, I won't be able to see it. Nothing? No phone? Ugh, man, this is, okay. This is why I got to go live on Instagram now. I got to get some phone number for, I got to get some phone number. So let me go. This is YouTube family. So bad. I need some phone number. All right. Let me grab it from Instagram really quick. Everybody's too scared. So let me grab it on IG really quick here. Because we got 86 people on YouTube. And all of you, man, you're eating too many chickens, man. All right, Instagram family, I need some phone number. If you want to jump on a cold call role play, IG fam, I'm going to get some phone number. So if you want to jump on a cold call role play, Chef, Coach, Roman, if you want to jump on a cold call role play with me, punch in your phone number or maybe your partner or maybe your employee. Let me call them. All right. Let me call them and see if they're supposed to do what they're supposed to do. All right. So let's rock and roll, baby. I need some phone number for this to work because this is not going to work if we're not going to get any phone number. Okay. I got one. Okay. So 706. Hold on a second. 706. We got one right now, and then I'm gonna exit out on IG just so we can get everyone over to YouTube. 6010. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. YouTube family, can you just hear that? Hello?
Hello, this is Aldo with Realty Offers LLC. How can I help you?
Yeah, hey, I got a postcard about you guys are interested in buying my property.
Absolutely. So we send out postcards to people in the area saying if they want to if they're interested in selling their property. So do you have a house or a property that you're looking to sell?
Well, like, I want to know, like, I just said that I got a postcard. You guys want to buy my property? I mean, yeah, I guess yes. I do have a property.
Okay, absolutely. What's your name?
Well, I mean, like, before I give you my name, I'm just kind of curious, like, why do you guys send me a postcard saying you want to buy my property? I really never, advertise it anywhere.
Okay, yeah, we have a list of qualified homeowners in an area, and we send out postcards to them to see if they have a house or a property that they're looking to sell. So if you're calling,
YouTube
then I'm
family, is
assuming you
that
probably
better?
do
Is that
have one
better?
that you're looking to sell. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
All right, perfect. So let me start here. What's your name, by the way, before we start?
Name is Khang.
Khang, nice to meet you. This is Aldo.
Yeah.
So, what was the address of the property, really quick?
It's 123 Apple Street.
123 Apple Street. Perfect.
Once again, guys, if you want to jump on a cold call, type in your
Just to
phone
go over
number.
some of the information of the property, how many beds, bath, and square footage was it that we're looking at?
There was no report building. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Perfect. And square footage, please.
Now, this sounds like an interview. I mean, you guys can find all this information online, can't you?
I could, yes. That's what I'm doing right now, looking it up. So just to confirm some information with you while I'm getting the stuff. So is this a good time to talk right now? I'm not sure if you're in a rush, maybe, or if you have any other thing to do.
I mean, like, I got a few minutes.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Besides getting the right price, what might be another reason you'd consider selling the property?
He's all over. Well, I mean, beside the price, well, I mean, the property, it's been vacant for like 3 months. So I'm debating, should I fix it up and then list it with an agent, or possibly just sell it as is. That's kind of where I'm at, and I'm not sure which direction I want to go.
I got you. I got you. That makes sense. All right. So
You see this? Like, there's no
that would
report.
probably
Like, I
mean,
would have,
is the house in good condition, or is there
like,
any major
I would have
repairs that
taken
the
the
house
answer and
needs?
then rebuilt the report. I mean, the house is gonna need the house. The house is gonna need some work.
But it was in livable condition up until a few months ago, then, right?
I mean, it's livable now. It's just it's gonna need some work.
Absolutely. I got you. I got you. About how much in repairs would you think the house needs?
Oh man, like, I'm not a contractor, so I've no clue.
I got you. We can go over some of the basics. I mean, is the kitchen remodeled, or does it need a new roof, or when was the last time the roof was fixed or changed out?
Well, I mean, the house is built in like the 1960s, so kitchen is still original. I mean, roof, it's got to be at least 20-year, so it's probably gonna need a new roof.
I absolutely. I got you. I got you.
You see, like, he interrupt too
So
soon. I would just let the
about how
seller
much
talk.
do you think the property is worth in the current market?
I have no idea. I mean, I haven't really looked, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's no problem. That's no problem. Do you know how much houses are selling for in the neighborhood?
No, no, I don't. Unfortunately, not.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. We can still get a range of what we're looking to offer. So, do you know the tax assessed value on the property?
The last time I checked, I think it was like 300,000 or something like that.
300,000.
Uh
All
huh.
right. And
Is there a mortgage on the property currently, or no?
Yes, there is.
All right. Would you mind letting me know the amount of what the mortgage, the balance of it that you still owe?
I mean, what does that have to do with the sell price?
Uh, all right, help me out, Kong. It's the furthest I've ever gotten. Even.
All right. Well,
All right.
first off, man, I want to apologize to everyone on YouTube. So basically, right now there is an internet issue where I'm at, where they're actually doing some repair on the whole entire building that I'm in. So for those of you on YouTube, I apologize that whole 5 minutes got cut out. But dude, so when it comes down to negotiating, first off, man, so what's your name?
Aldo,
Uh,
ALDO, Aldo.
Although, dude, number one is, dude, that there's no rapport building at the beginning, right? So if I were you, man, I would build rapport, right? And the way to build rapport, especially over the phone, since you're not meeting the seller in person, right?
Uh-huh.
It's easier when you meet the seller in person, right? You can talk about like all kinds of things that that you walk through the house. It's easier, but when it's on the phone, dude, it's all like you got to listen to what they say. So for example, I say, well, the property been vacant, for like 3 months. I don't know if I want to fix it up and list it with an agent, or I want to sell it as is. And then you just go ahead and you just kind of went through asking questions about the property and all that, dude. I would have take that and say, got you. Okay. So Otto, what I'm understanding that the property been vacant for about 3 months. You're thinking, obviously, you want to pick whichever, but the best option for you is if fixing it up, right, listing with an agent will get you more, and that's the best route for you. That's what you're going to go with, or maybe just selling as is and just kind of be done with it and move on to the next chapter of your life. And if we can agree on something, on a price that worked better that way, you would rather go that route, correct? Do you kind of see what I'm saying, bro? So what
I got it, yeah.
So what I did there, bro, is I'm not telling them that we're gonna agree on anything, but what I did there is I want to understand from the seller is that, okay, well, if we agree on a price, right, would you rather just sell the property as is? Or do you say like, yeah, I don't really know? If they say they don't really know, man, this seller is probably not ready to make a decision. They're probably just out there just trying to get offers, right? So typically, I don't want to waste too much of my time. So I hope you understand how I position myself when I ask that question. So if I were you, build some rapport. And then when it also comes down to is negotiating, man, repair. I would say, well, Otto, so as far as the repair goes, I know that you mentioned the property is built. Do you see how do you see how the conversation becomes very normal? And it becomes very normal because now I take your answer and then I reframe it into a question. For example, earlier I said, well, the house built in 1960, the roof is like 20-year-old. It definitely could use some updating. Got it. Okay. So Otto, house is built in 1960. I understand that there's going to be some updating that needed to be done. So the roof is about 20-year-old, right? Now, is there any leak? Right? Right. So once again, make it like a normal conversation. So is there any leak? No? Okay, great. So the roof would probably need to be replaced. The kitchen needs to be updated. How about the bathrooms? How about the electrical, the plumbing? Otto, do you know anything about that? And then once they say, yeah, the plumbing, electrical also needed to be done, I'll be like, well, Otto, how much do you think? Just like give me a rough estimate. How much do you think it'll cost to actually, fix and update the house and put it in perfect condition again? You see that? So now, because now you need to get a number from the seller of all the repairs, because you're going to use that when you negotiate. Let's just say that most seller underestimate. All right. Let me tell you that 9 out of 10 seller underestimate the repair, which is fine. Because if they tell you it's 20,000, and then later on when you send a buyer, you already know it's more than 20,000, but you don't say anything. But then when you send the buyer out there, the buyer said, dude, it's not going to cost me 20,000 to repair, dude. It's going to cost me 40K or 50K. And then you go back to the seller, and that's how you renegotiate, bro. You'll be like, well, Otto, remember when we talked about repair, you mentioned it's only going to cost about 20,000, but unfortunately, our contractor went out there. It's going to cost more like 50 or 60,000. Right. So now, so that's why you take their information, because you want to know where they're at as far as in all the numbers. Like, do they know or do they not know? And then you'll be able to use that to your advantage when it comes to either negotiate them down on price or renegotiate. And let's just say that they say, hey, the house is there's, let's just say they said, wow, dude, I've talked to a seller where he said, dude, the repair is going to be 100,000. But honestly, all the information he gave me was really about 50K or 60K. Well, guess what, man? So when I negotiate, I'll be like, well, so you're saying the property's worth 300,000, it's going to cost 100,000 to repair, right? So I use their number when I know it's more, then I use that number to get them to come down on price. Now, earlier that you got stumped when I asked you, well, maybe just make me an offer. And then, so I would break that down as far as I would say something like this. I would be like, so Otto, knowing that we are going to buy your property in an as-is condition, we'll pay, we'll take all the repairs, all the work, all the updating. The whole goal is to make sure that this is a hassle-free sale for you. Do you see how so your tone of voice, dude, cannot be monotone. It can't just be one, right? So there got to be some feeling in there. You got to go up, you got to go down. Like, once again, it should be a normal conversation. It shouldn't sound like an interview, bro. Because when it sounds like an interview, bro, the seller has their guard up. They know that you're a salesman or whatever it is. You want to make sure So you want to make sure that it's as casual as can be. So I'll be like, well, Otto, here's something that, our company do. We buy the property as is. We'll take care of, all the rehabs, all the work, I understand that, you know, you obviously don't want to do the work and you rather sell it as is, which I would do if I were you, right? If I can get a fair price. You see how I sound now? I think now I'm acting like I can relate to him, and I'm putting in his head that the better option is just to sell it as is and be done with.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be like, so with that being said, Otto, it's like, what's the least that you would consider selling your property for?
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, man. Yeah. Yeah. At first, I really was punching down on the questions. Yeah, I got you. I see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Like once
Yeah.
again, dude, if you can build a rapport, let the seller, take down their guard, open it up, sound like a friend, bro. Dude, they would be more likely to give you all the answers that you need. Okay, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Otto. I appreciate you, man.
All right. Thank you so
Yep.
much. Yeah.
I hope that helps. See, that's a lot of you. That's what you're not doing. When you're on the call, you just sound like you're interviewing the seller. When you hear the way that I talk to the seller, it sounds very like, dude, like very normal, like a normal conversation. Okay. Once again, we're gonna have another one. Punch in your phone number if you want to jump on a cold call role play with me. Could be you, could be your friend, could be your employee, could be your partner. Punch in their phone number. I know I got one here earlier, so let me go up and I try to find it here and see if he's still here. Okay. Brian Garcia. So let's see if Brian is still on the live. I don't think he is, but let's see. 805. Oh, Lord. 805 868 868 3440. 3440. Okay, here we go. I don't think Brian's on here anymore, but we'll see.
Hello, this is Brian. We buy properties for cash. How may I help you?
Yeah, hey, I have a house that I'm interested in selling.
Awesome. So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
I'm going really easy. Yeah, it's Khang.
Nice to meet you, Khang. Well, once again, my name is Brian. So what is the property you're looking to sell?
Yeah, it's 123 Apple Street.
123 Apple Street. Okay. I also want to make sure I'm catching you at a good time. Do you have a couple minutes to chat?
I do.
Okay, awesome. Hope your day's been going well so far.
I'm going
sir.
really easy. Let's see how he does.
Well, just in case we get disconnected, what is the best number to reach you on?
It'll be this number.
Okay, great. Well, first off, Khang, I'd like to let you know that we do appreciate the opportunity that you are giving our company to talk to you about this property. So, whether we end up working something out or not, we want you to know that we do appreciate the time you're giving us. So thank you, Khang.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so Khang, my job here is to basically just gather all the information that I can on the property and then go ahead and relay that over to my team manager and my finance team. Just they can make you the best and most intelligent offer based off of that information. Does that sound okay?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, awesome. So Khang, tell me this, besides getting the right price for the property, what would be another reason why you probably consider selling it?
Well, I mean, the property's been vacant for the last 3 months and I don't live there anymore and I don't want to rent it out. So I figure, maybe just sell it.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so it's been vacant for 3 months. You don't want to rent it out. Figured about selling it, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Well, if we can agree on a price today, Khang, how soon would you be willing to sell and close escrow on the property?
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible. Okay, awesome. Well, the way closing works with us is Khang usually takes around 30 to 60 days or sooner to close. Is that something that would work with you?
Yeah, yep, that's fine.
Okay, great. Well, let me verify some of the property information real quick. Give me a second to go ahead and pull up the address if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, well, how's your day going so far, sir?
Okay, went from Khang to Sir. So,
Doing anything special for Super Bowl Sunday?
like, do you guys see the different, like, when it went from personal to, like, okay, sir?
Hello?
Yeah, no, I mean, I have to work on the weekend, so yeah.
Oh, I know how you feel, dude. They got me working during Super Bowl Sunday too,
And
so
then he
I know
said,
how you
"Dude,
feel. I'm just looking forward
you saw."
to all the food that my mom's gonna cook that day because I get to bring it all home for leftovers. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let me get to this property information real quick. Okay, so the property is currently vacant for 3 months. If you could grade the neighborhood, Kong, what would you give the grade on the neighborhood?
A grade on.
Yeah, like a A, B, C, D, like that.
I mean, it's fine. Probably like a B.
Oh, like a B. Okay, okay. And when was the house built?
I mean, like you can get all this information online. I'm not sure like if we need to waste time to go through it.
Yeah, you see, I can find the information online, but sometimes the information online isn't 100% correct, and people do make changes to the property. They'll add bedrooms, bathrooms, and just overall changing of the square footage. So just to make sure we get you the best and most intelligent offer, we want to make sure we have all the correct information on our end.
It's good.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Awesome, awesome. So when was the year built? If you don't mind me asking again.
1960 or something like that.
Okay, 1960. And how many bedrooms and bathrooms does it have?
It's a 3-2.
A 3-2. Okay. And the lot size?
Gosh, that I don't know.
Okay, it's no problem, no problem. Would you happen to know the updated square footage of the house?
I just told you. I think it's like 1,500 or so.
Okay, okay. Sorry about that. Um, what about the garage? Is it a single car, two car?
2-car garage.
Okay, two-car garage. Awesome. So, Kong, as far as repairs go, can you tell me about any repairs or updates that we would probably assume that we would have to do after we buy that property from you?
I'm the property's as far as I know. I mean, there's really no repair needed to be done.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about the condition of the roof, possibly?
Well, I mean, the roof is about 15 years.
Okay, 15 years. All right, we might need to actually have to go ahead and do some updating on the roof. How about the HVAC, Kong? How's the HVAC doing?
Well, I mean, I don't think the roof needs any kind of updating. I mean, I put what? I put a 30-year roof on there, so you
Oh,
still got
awesome.
you still got about 15 years left. I mean, it could use some pressure wash, but that's about it.
Oh, that's good. Okay, good. That's great. Great news. So it's a quick pressure wash. Awesome. Um, so why don't you go ahead and tell me about the plumbing? How's the plumbing on the property?
Plumbing is fine.
Okay. Okay. What about the bathrooms and the kitchen? What's the condition of those?
They're fine. There's nothing wrong with them.
Okay, well, basically what I'm asking is like, is the bathroom like fully updated? Like, does the kitchen have granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, and things of that nature?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay, so we would probably have to, update all that to be able to compete in today's market if we were to buy the property from you. So, okay, needs to be updated kitchen. Okay, and you said the bathroom is fine, correct?
Yep, bathroom is fine.
Okay.
Like I'm going
Okay.
really easy on
Well,
him. Let's
now I
see how we
understand
do.
you're probably not a contractor, Kong, but if you were to give me your best guess, what do you think it would cost for us to probably update the house completely if we were to buy it from you?
I have no clue. I don't know.
Okay. No clue. Okay, so if you could give me a ballpark, would you say around maybe 10 to 20K, 20 to 40K, more?
I would say probably less than 15.
Less than 15. Okay, awesome. Less than 15K to renovate. Okay, so let me ask you this, Kong. What do you think your property's worth in today's market?
I don't know. I really haven't looked.
Okay, not sure what it's worth today's market. Would you happen to know similar properties may be selling for in the area?
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay. Well, what is the current tax assessed value on that property?
Last time I checked, it was 300, I think.
300. Okay. Tax assessed value 300. Okay. So based on price, Khang, where do you think based on that value, where do you think you would be at on in price?
I mean, listen, I mean, you guys are the professional. I was hoping that you didn't just make me an offer. I really don't know what the property's worth. I just know that, the tax assessed value, I've been paying tax on it it said 300,000, but I was just hoping that you guys would just make me an offer on it.
Yeah, totally understand. I would want an offer too. But you see, one thing is, Khang, my job isn't to actually give you the offer. I'm actually not the decision maker. Once again, my job is just to gather all the information on the property that I can and just relay that over to my finance team and my team manager so that they can make you the best offer possible, if that makes sense. So let me ask you
Well,
this.
I mean, like, then why am I talking to you?
That is a good question. I'm here just to try to help you out here and see if we can come to an agreement on something that works for you and works for us.
Well, listen, listen, I want to get an offer because I'm looking to sell my property soon. And if you guys can't make me an offer, I mean, it seems like you can't make me an offer. I mean, then let me talk to someone that can.
Yes, of course. So let me ask you a couple more questions first. I see that you want to do.
Well, okay. So all I want to know is, can you make me an offer today or not? Because it seems
we can make you an offer.
Because it seems like you're not the decision maker. So maybe I should talk to your team manager.
Well, I'm here to fight for you, Khang. So
I want to see how he's going to handle this.
You happen to know what kind of ballpark offer you're looking to get? Where would that be?
So, okay, so right now he doesn't really answer the question. He just kind of shove it down like, you can't do that. You guys cannot avoid the question. Well,
hello?
I mean, like, you've been asking me all these questions, and once again, I'm hoping that you guys are professional. I just want to get an offer on my property.
Yes, I totally understand that. Okay. Well, just to make sure we're on the same page, Khang, I'm not wasting your time, wasting hours. If we can come to agreement on a price today, are you willing to move forward with selling your property?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Well, Khang, one thing we're willing to do is we're willing to buy the property in as-is condition, which means, we're going to take care of all the repairs. We're going to take care of all your fixes. You're not going to have to do anything to the property. Anything you want to keep, you can, and anything you don't want to keep, you can leave behind. Our goal would be to try to make this a quick and hassle-free process for you as much as we can. So,
okay.
With that being said, what's the best price you can probably do on the property?
I just want to I just want to know, like, can you give me an offer right now?
Unfortunately, I'm not the decision maker. I don't give the offers.
Okay, well, I mean, so who do I need to talk to then?
Well, unfortunately, I won't be able to connect you with someone that you need to talk to because, I do have to call a meeting and present it to my team to see if it's something that's presentable, the offer that I'm bringing to the table. So unfortunately, that won't be able to happen.
Okay, so right here he lost. Right here he lost control because he just answered the question.
Said that your house was vacant for 3 months and you don't want to rent it out. And once again, we do offer a free no obligation cash offer on the property, and we're willing to handle all the cleaning and all the repairs and stuff for you. So with that being said, what is the best price you could probably do for us on the property?
I mean, you've been asking me that for like 5 times. Like, I don't know how much the property is worth. I just know that the tax assessed value on this is 300,000, and you guys are the professional. So I was just hoping that you guys would make me a fair, intelligent offer. And you're just you're just basically spinning me around in a circle.
Okay. Well, Khang, can I ask you this? Now I know we usually don't do this, but if I can go talk to my team manager and have him cover all the closing.
Oh, okay, bro. So right now, dude, so far you're doing really good. But the thing is that right now, when it comes to this, dude, I think that you lost control because you don't know how to handle something like this. All right. So well, number one, bro, is you cannot avoid the question, because if you avoid the question and you don't want to answer their questions, it just makes it seem like you don't listen. All right.
Yes.
And you don't care. So, dude, I would go back and I would say, I'm sorry. So what's your name, bro?
Brian.
Brian. So I would say, Brian, I understand your frustration, and I apologize. I know where you're coming from, right? And I understand your frustrations. All right.
Okay.
So you see that, bro? So you come back, you got to cool them down, dude. Like I said, dude, you got to make it so it's like a normal conversation. So, Brian,
Okay.
my job is obviously, I'm collecting all the information on your property, and I appreciate you. You've been giving me a lot of information on the property, which is really going to help speed up this process. But unfortunately, at our company, there's a process when we go through and buying a property. So typically, you would talk to me or either one of my other team member, right? That we get all the information. We get the information from you, what you want for the property. And then after that, we actually send it over to my finance department. They do the research, and then they actually comes back, right? And actually, either me or actually someone else one of my other team member or my purchase manager will call you back and make you an offer, a fair, intelligent offer on it. But there's a process. So, all right, Brian. And my whole thing is I want to make this as easy for you as possible. And I'm trying to push this thing through as quickly as possible, because I know you want to get this thing sold as soon as possible. And I can tell you right now, Brian, that I can get you a cash offer within today. If I just got a few more questions for you, that's it. You see, bro?
Okay.
So basically, Brian, what you need to do is you need to listen, dude, and you cannot avoid the questions, and then you just need to be able to control and handle the questions. And do you see how I answer the question? I always come back with the questions, because if you answer the question, you don't come back with a question, dude, you lost control. Okay?
Okay.
All right, Brian, I got to let you go, bro. See, a lot of you, what you need, that's the thing that you need to understand, is that the script is there for you to actually, know what question to ask. But a lot of times you can't just go by the script and not listen to what the seller say. So the seller say this and that. Oh, well, let me see the script. No, you can't do that. You have to be able to build the rapport. Somehow, like, relate to them. Dude, I would even say, Brian, I understand your frustration. I remember when I first trying to sell my car, right? I know you're selling a house, so it's a way bigger deal. But I remember when I was selling my car to this company, blah, 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 they was just like, I end up getting a really price for it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do for you right here, Brian. Is my whole thing is I want to take care of you, right? It's just that our company, we got a lot of people that, or inquiry or whatever it is, right? Property, but we only have a selected amount that we're going to buy, because we don't have all the cash to buy every single property that goes through our pipeline, right? But I know that we're looking to buy 2 to 3 more within the next 30 to 60 days. And I hope, I'm here to help make this you as one of them. Make sense? That's what you guys got to do. And I understand it's frustrated. And I understand that, I'm asking you all these questions. But the reason I'm asking you all this, Brian, so I can get you the best price for your property. And I can guarantee you, we will make you an offer by today. And I can get this pushed through to my team manager quickly. If we can just finish this few last questions for me, would that work? And bam, right? Now, I understand you don't know how much the property's worth, and I know you just want to make I know you just want us to make you an offer. But Brian, let me ask you this. See that? And then once they acknowledge that you're fighting for them, and then you come back, you'll be like, hey, so Brian, here's something that our company don't do for everybody. But what if I can get them to take care of all your closing costs, all your fees? So right now, dude, I would speed up my tone of voice, because they're getting irritated. And I want them to understand that, hey, I'm trying to get this thing done fast, right? So I'm speeding up my voice, right? I'm speeding it up. Do you guys not understand, like, all these psychologies that go into talking, negotiating? So now, dude, earlier you'll be like, dude, to me, I felt like you're just taking your time. But when I felt like, okay, you're speeding things up, and, I want to go fast too. You got to pace with the seller. You got to match it, right? That's how you do it, my friend. The wifey just texted me, so I got to bounce. I was going to go on for another, like, 20 minutes, but I don't have the time. I appreciate each and every single one of you that's here. Now, for those of you, if you're on YouTube and you haven't grabbed my book, I want to say that I appreciate each and every single one of you have grabbed the book on Amazon. We have over 350 5-star review. And in this book, I will show you exactly step-by-step on how to close your first deal, completely virtual. All you need is a laptop, phone, Wi-Fi, and you're good to go. If you're on YouTube, right, go to WTM Book. Just go to WTMbook.com, fill out your name, your email, and my team will also send you 2 free tools for those of you who goes on Amazon to grab the book. If you have Kindle, you can download it completely for free. All I ask for is anyone that actually grabbed the book, if you can just drop me a review on Amazon. It means the world to me. I just want to get back to number 1. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Craig, if you have the book, dude, it would mean the world to me, bro. If you can just take a little time, drop me a review on Amazon. I just want to get back to number 1 and trying to see if we can get to 400 5-star review. Thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate each and every single one of you that's here with me. Truly hope that this add a lot of value to you. I was going to call the seller, but I don't have the time. Until next time, you guys, take care. And let's go get this. Moni, Greg, thank you so much. I appreciate you, man.